Oh, who's read the script? Raise your hand.
I read most of it. I read a bit. There's like no.
Alright, so this scene, there's no coach character. We've killed him off by now. So, and the guy who's supposed to replace him is not here, so.
Can I be the coach?
No.
So, coach got hit by a car. He didn't make it. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I just got off the phone with my aunt. Coach got hit by a car. He didn't make it. Alright, Matt.
Dude, I love you, Mom. You're lucky you have someone to love. Coaches, monsters.
The first production day was a lot smoother when it came to start. There was still a lot of activity in the park, so there's more. The actors were getting more distracted, and we also had an actor that I wanted that couldn't show up, so we had to rethink things to fit everything.
I think we can do this, guys. For coach. Oh, that was.
Two, one, action!
Well, we're also not very good at basketball, so when we did shoot it, we did miss a lot.
You actually clip it there.
So,
Find the engine's dead. It's fine.
it's the engine.
No, it's not the engine.
So my car battery died while we were filming the film. So my computer died last night, and I was able to get it back. I powered it down just to test, so I'm going to turn it back on and see if it goes into the operating system or it goes into the BIOS. It takes a moment. I got a RAM upgrade yesterday and it just wouldn't work, so I'm just hoping that this comes back. And yeah, it's not doing anything. Same issue. I'm able to get around it by shutting the power supply down now. So I'm gonna do a full power down. Never mind. We're back. We're back. There we are. We're in the menu. Last time it went in the BIOS and then just didn't go in the operating system. One point went right into Windows recovery mode, but so we weren't expecting a storm to come, so we're preparing to go over there. And we're gonna just try to ride this all out. So I'm preparing a little temporary bunker. There is a bathroom I can run the camera to. Worst case scenario, we're gonna hide the camera in there. We're gonna try to continue filming during this, because there is a shot where I think the rain could be really good, but I'm concerned about the safety of my camera. So we are prepared for anything that we can. We are not letting this cancel because we put way too much effort into arranging all of this. So we just have to keep going. And I think this will be waterproof enough where we could survive, right?
Yeah, it seems pretty good. Alright.
So we received some intel that it is going to be raining for around 15 to 20 minutes, possibly an hour. We have no real idea, but we cannot let this stop us right now because we have to get this all done. So we're going to try to keep filming. We got the court, we can do some shots from under here, but it is what it is. Mother Nature is not cooperating with us for the next hour. So we are not going to be cooperating with it back, because that's how it is. We're in a war with nature right now. This is what it takes to be a filmmaker. That's why we can later on. Yeah, I know.
After a small little pep talk, Thomas, everyone's seeming pretty hip to go. After everyone just ran into the forest and trolled Thomas. Now we're back in the serious mode.
I'm dropping routine passes.
You're dropping a lot of routine passes.
What the hell, man?
Stop letting other things frustrate you. I know you're physically here, but mentally you're somewhere else. So take it one step at a time, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out, whatever you gotta do in order to traverse this, get by it, and let's do it. Let's start over.
Okay, so I dropped.
We're not going to cut, just
Keep going, let's go again.
give it a few seconds and keep going.
Okay.
Most fun part was shooting, I would say. I just had fun playing basketball.
I have a lot of connections here, and I enjoy playing with my friends.
Alright, good. We're going to do that again. Work with... We're going to use it for multiple people. It doesn't matter who does it. Guys, it doesn't matter who does it in real life because it's just an edit. So it's like, it doesn't matter who does it now because it's gonna be changed when we actually do it. So just whoever's best at getting it in is gonna do all the shooting because, you know what I mean? Like,
I wasn't here for the first day, but I would like to say that this day, I think it went well. And can't wait to see what it looks like once it's edited.
I think Thomas did really well. He was a little bit paranoid, but to be fair, he was under a lot of stress since he's submitting this to the film festival. And I personally think this will be a lot better than Agent Alpha. And I think it'll see a lot more, and I hope it does for him and everyone else that was part of it.
Get inspirational, guys.
guys, so we had a very rough start to today. I know you were running late, and that's beyond our control. We had some storm systems coming in. Mitchell couldn't make it today, so I'd like to thank you for joining the cast of Triumph. You are going to be credited in both the film and the documentary, which you'll be interviewed for. So if we are able to get this in the film festivals, you will all be invited to participate because even though I am the brains of the operation, this is something that... I'm the brains of the operation, but it is a team effort. Every film production is a team effort. And like, I know you all have crazy lives, you're all very busy, but I'm glad that you all could come down today. We've made a lot of setbacks. I know like some of you are going to be graduating this week, so congratulations to those who are. Thank you. So I'm going to give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah! Give yourselves a round of applause. So here's the deal. We are going to be doing a little montage sequence of like you guys running suicides, push-ups. You two do not need to be part of this because you are for a later part of the filming. So, you guys, I advise you to rest. Just use the time that we're filming just to relax. No. What I'm saying is, use the time not to burn your bodies out because you're going to need all the energy you can. Because I cannot use most of the footage of the game. We can use the scenes where we're announcing Coach Davis's passing. After we film the first montage, we are going to be going to the edge of the parking lot with Ryan in his car and Terrence outside the car. They're going to have a conversation. They're going to walk separate ways to transition into the next day where he's dead. And it's the big game. So I'm going to ask you to stick around so we can have some good lighting. So I might have you guys move your cars around. You're going to have to leave your cars on. I see you're already turning your car on with the remote start. Thank you for that. We should not waste any more time. So let's get right into it. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Let's go. We wanted to wrap today, and we started at 7 and ended in whatever time it is now. It's like 10:40. Like, it was a lot more inconvenient for everyone. Ryan had to leave at 10. That was not negotiable. So we had to rush a lot. So I'm hoping that the rushing did not hurt us much. Right, so Terrence, I'm gonna have you being over his shoulder.
Jake, I understand that you're stressed out a little bit. I mean, you have a lot of affairs to put in order. You have to get your...
Start again, we're not gonna cut.
Jake,
Priorities.
Jake, I understand that you have a lot of priorities, and you're trying to put things in order. You're trying to wrap things up. But I got your back. The rest of the team has your back. What I need you to do is I just need you to step it up. I know you can do it. I don't want to put the pressure on you, but I know you can do it. So I want you to just do what you were doing before. I want to see those repeat performances, and I want your practice to be the same. You can do it. If you need any extra help, if you want to see me, if you want me to get out there and practice with you, one-on-one, we can do it. I just need you to be who you are. I need you to be on fire. I need you to be the lead guy who you were before.
I can do it.
I know you can do it. I'm counting on you. We need to get out there and do it.
All right.
So we're gonna get back out there and practice?
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't tell me you're gonna get back out there if you're not gonna do what you normally do.
I'm gonna go kick some ass, coach.
All right, let's go do it.
Let's go.
So I'd like to thank you all for dealing with the production hell of Triumph, which is the title of this short film. None of you can tell anyone about that till July 1st because I am leaving that like unknown for marketing purposes. So it is a wrap. So that means unless I look at the footage and something's wrong, which I'm going to do tomorrow morning, we are done here. We do have one more day slated. I can get more, but if everything looks good, if I can work with the footage that we got, that's it. We're out of here. I'd like to thank Blaze for coming out on like a very short notice. I'd like to thank all of you because like we were originally gonna do this at the end of the month, but like you had a vacation. Ryan was going somewhere. Unfortunately, he cannot hear the speech at the moment. But like all of you had like some form of time conflict. And like I was looking at the weather and it just kept being worse and worse towards the end of the month. So it's like I gotta keep moving it up. It's like it went from having like a month notice to having less than 2 weeks of notice. So the fact that you guys have come together like this, have done exactly like you've pulled yourselves together, made the time. I haven't done this on my own. I've always done it through school projects. Something that's been facilitated. This is all me. And a little bit of Colin helping when needed. So I'd like to give a big shout out to the cinematographer and the co-director for the documentary, which is called Triumph, Blood, Sweat, and Filmmaking, because of the hell that I had to deal with mentally in the past few days with my computer and all that. I'd just like to give you all a big round of applause. Let's clap on it. Come on. I know you're eating ice cream. But it's like we're gonna do some interviews for the documentary, and then I think we're gonna be done here. I just need to get a few more footage with you, and then I'll just keep you all in the loop. I'll look at it all in the morning. I'm gonna just say, if you gotta go to school, get some sleep. I know it's late. I know you brought Baja Blast, so shout out to you. I'm gonna lose a couple hours of sleep because of that. I'm probably gonna come to regret drinking that. But this turned out to be better than I expected, you know? When the rain came, everything was like being completely thrown off. I had to keep trying to get you guys longer. And I know you all have a lot of commitments, so thank you. This has been a pleasure. If you haven't already, please check out the Thomas Blackmore Productions YouTube channel. This is where it will be. This is the brand I am growing. In the next few years, I am doing a web series. I'm going to announce it here. So I did a project called Agent Alpha a year ago. That was my first ever short film. And I'm actually considering to cast you into it.
Your dedication, skill set, and unwavering resolve have not gone unnoticed.
Thank you, sir. I really didn't realize that anybody was looking.
So I wanted to let you know that. Also, I have a proposition for you. One that you can elevate your status within our organization and set you on a path of greatness.
I'm listening, Director.
Now, there's a world of secrets beyond our walls, John. And you have the potential to unlock them. So I'm going to offer you a chance to join our elite team and become one of us. From now on, you're going to be known as Agent Alpha. This title is a legacy of high honor. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. But me, a part of the team? I just graduated from the academy.
So John, I've already prepared your first assignment. Now we've gained intel that a possible assassination attempt will be on the governor. The governor's going to be making a speech in 3 days, and you're going to stop and take the assassin into custody. There's a debriefing in your office, which is down the hall, 3 doors to your left.
An office? Well, thank you, sir. I'm so...
A big round of applause to Terrence. So I'll keep you in touch on that. If crowdfunding goes well, we should be filming in 2026.
While I was like in the house doing nothing, I mean, I might as well be somewhat productive while I'm just in the slang at home 24/7. So, yeah, it was a well time spent. I spent like a whole entire week on it, like nonstop. One of the songs, Purple Room, actually, that was a song I made a while ago, but I never really got anywhere with it, and I feel like the film like kind of helped me finish that song.
For Coach.
That's awesome.
God damn.
That timing.
I'm just shocked, man. Oh my god.
That's
Holy shit! Oh. Oh my god, man. I was not expecting that. Oh my god.
it just goes like so hard. You know?
Yo.
The coach died, and so the team's like clearly it's like a sad, confused moment because what we're going to do now. The coach is gone. First half of the progression kind of sounds like depressing or whatever, and then like on the other half it sounds like optimistic.
I brought Evan into Triumph back in the summer, and that was mainly because I did not want to have to compose my own music. I did that for Agent Alpha, and I don't really like the sound of the music. Some of it's good, but I knew that Evan had a lot more experience with composing, so he did a killer job with Triumph. Then the other thing is I just want to look at the beginning because there's like, I think it's like 50 seconds of like montage before like any dialogue or anything starts, just for like, you know, like beginning credits. I also want to make sure I spelled your last name correctly. So I want to show you the intro. There's no music on it. I would like some music on it because
I know a good intro song. You might like this.
yeah, but hang on, I want to first
It's
show
rough
you.
draft, but
I want to first show you it. Like, I want to show you what you'd be putting it to.
yeah.
I have an idea. I think music is just as important as the video itself. So having someone as experienced as him with Dawes like reason is really important for the success of this project. But you get that? Did you
Yeah.
hear that?
Yeah.
Like a build up.
Oh no! I'll work on that.
Yeah, like I think that would be really cool. Like when it says like a Thomas Blackmore Productions film. Before
No. I was doing a filter.
But like,
I want to filter.
but that part, like I like the build. I like how it sounds, and I feel like that.
Yeah, there will be a build up.
Yeah. Like I feel like that would be really good in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I already know a spot. Like I feel I got a good spot for, like, the beginning that I just showed you is probably the spot where that will fit in. So like we would probably use it for this section right here. What do you think of the fall part? Because I feel like I know that needs to be fixed.
All right. Here's an idea I was thinking of. Can you go back to the falling part?
Yeah, because I don't want to ruin that.
All right. What I would say first is like have the music all like energetic and cheery, and the second he falls, cut the music and like insert Foley for it.
Yeah.
And
like,
then
what I did is I sped up the fall because it just felt like it wasn't.
It was too fake.
It was too fake. I might use like this POV to try to. Because I feel like from his POV, it's a little bit better. So I might replace it.
Could you replay the exact? Can you play like the fall again? Not the whole thing, just the fall.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get close to the fall.
Yeah.
Like if I use this POV right there, where he's like, it's like over his shoulder as he's walking off.
Okay. I would say you used way too many cuts for the fall. I know you're trying to make it look like a lot less fake, but I think one of those shot cuts in there most people aren't gonna even like recognize, but it's gonna look like a little bit weird.
Jake, you okay?
I remember you saying on film day that you wanted this to be similar to like another type of death, just like a little bit more uneasy, like you don't know what's happening and it just happens. I think you put a little bit for this rough cut, put a little bit less focus on the coach and just change the POV to like the main character or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna like I like what I'm trying to do in the conversation part is like whoever's talking, I want to focus more on them.
Yeah, I would say if they're talking, switch it to their POV, but not like all the time. Like wait it out. Like maybe if someone else is talking,
Yeah,
like you can get some reaction shots while the coach is talking, or when the protagonist is talking, you can have coach shots. You know, just make it a little bit more even.
yeah. So I'm gonna just
And that's it for like the talking part. Just like keep playing it.
yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Jake for a minute.
All right.
Jake, I understand that you have a lot of priorities,
Okay, yeah,
and
Yeah.
you're trying to put things.
yeah.
in
That
order.
transition you
Trying to
definitely
wrap
gotta
things
fix,
up.
but it's good.
But
Like this
I
part's
got your
good.
back. The rest of the team has your back. What I need you to do is I just need you to step it up. I know you can do it. I don't want to put the pressure on you, but I know
Maybe
you can
here you
do
could
it.
have like some face change
So I want
shots
you
for
to just do
him,
what
like
you were doing
that.
Before. I want to see those
Like a little bit
videos,
more of that, just a
performances,
tiny bit.
And I want your practice to be the same. You can do it. If you need
Yeah, the reason I did that is I like that dialogue, so I want to try to keep that.
Yeah, I would say like before.
But like with
Oh
the
yeah, that is true.
so like with the talking like before, I'm gonna intercut a lot more because like there's so many takes where he says like so many good lines, and I just want to get as much of that in there because like one of the lines from the teaser is really good, but it's not actually in this cut.
I would say if he is saying similar things, then cut it if you can, but don't cut it too much. It's just a problem with cutting it because if you leave it on one frame for too long, it like that can be fine sometimes. But because I know we had issues with the script and like improvising and stuff.
Yeah, but like also I feel like for the pacing, I feel like this scene is gonna take a little bit more relaxed because it's like that one-on-one conversation. So I feel like that long part works, but it does cut between them a little bit.
Yeah, I would say just fine tune the cutting.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna say overall for the whole short film, just fine tune the cutting, and then it's basically just fine because you got most of the cutting down. Like that, if you want it to be more serious and down to earth, then I would say that the cutting is good. Just I would say just unpause and see if there's anything else. Because for some scenes, like the coach will be talking perfectly fine, and then when it cuts, he'll be a little bit quieter, and the protagonist will be like really quiet.
Yeah, I can do that. But what
Yeah,
the transition between that and the montage, like that oval.
yeah, like the circle-ish effect. Yeah.
It works.
I don't know how to feel about it because like on some parts I like it, and I know it's trying like that vibe you're going for, but at the same time it feels a little bit like a little bit too much. You could do like you could do like a wipe effect instead, but I don't know how that would look.
Or a dissolve.
Or a dissolve could work too. Either like a fade or dissolve, because the circle zoom out thing, whatever it's called, it is just. I feel like it's just a tiny bit too much. Like it's good, but it's just a bit too much.
And like this montage is, I'm gonna just say it's shorter than I wanted it to be, but it gets the job done. And,
All right.
and the thing with the basketball game at the end is we didn't film anything after the half court, so the ending is their reaction to the half court. There's nothing after it, and there's nothing we can do about that.
All right.
So that's just gonna be how it has to be. I'm confident we can meet that deadline because it's like in the state of a rough cut, like the Agent Alpha rough cut that I had back when we made the first rough cut was not even 5% of it was filmed.
Yeah, I would say that this rough cut of Triumph is definitely like. I would say it's around as good as like Agent Alpha was, just like in general. Like this is like really good quality shit.
I think we're like 80% there, if you would agree.
I would say so too. I'd say like that 20% is just like fine tuning everything in the audio.
Yeah, it's just like that. Like other 20% is gonna make it like 1,000 times better than Agent Alpha.
Oh, yeah, because
like the whole. I'm not trying to be better than anyone else except for myself. I'm just trying to, like, everything that I did wrong with Agent Alpha, I want to right those wrongs with this. That's, I just want to show like, it's been a year. I've been to college.
yeah, you're back and better than ever.
I'm like, this is what I can do. So I think we had a good call. If you have to go,
Yep.
great talking to you.
It was great talking to you, man.
Thank you for all the feedback.
Oh yeah, I bet it's gonna be an absolute banger when it comes out.
Oh yeah, especially with the music. This dude is,
oh yeah.
This dude's killer with the music.
I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Alright. See ya.